Is data security a compelling reason to switch to private infrastructure? Most of my friends that have switched to private or are dual testing private versus Smart Lead instantly, I know QuickMail is getting a lot of buzz lately. They did it primarily for results. So what we've seen is a 2 to 5x going from Smart Lead into private. The private sequencer, by the way, not the private SMTP setup. I want to be very clear on that. In the beginning, everybody was doing it for performance reasons, but especially if you have clients, obviously we're going up market in the medical space. I think a lot of you guys already know that if you follow me. But if you are, so we have a client with who was paid more than 6 figures for family office and private equity data. When I was made aware of a lot of sort of backdoors and inefficiencies within Smartly Instantly and a couple other sources, he got very I was violated my NDAs. I think that people want me to blame people on this, but the fact is we just live in a less secure world. My old business, we used to use ADP. ADP is a much more secure and safe and slow and expensive version of Gusto, which is what we use now. But Gusto is kind of made for agencies. It's really simple. It's plug and play. And that's payroll software. So if payroll software is significantly less secure, imagine something like cold email where you're really in an arms race. And my brother, for example, builds algorithmic trading bots for crypto, and his operational security is not very high because he's competing against everyone in Jane Street, all these brilliant geniuses from Cornell that are all trying to get arbitrage opportunities faster than each other. So by necessity, your operational security goes down. I've been explicitly told of backdoors within these ESPs. I can't share that for legal reasons, but I've literally been told this. And I think that if you have clients that have paid a lot of money for data, again, if this is publicly available data, if it's Google My Business, if it's on LinkedIn, it's not a big deal. But if it's very expensive, very sensitive data, that might be a compelling reason for you to switch your infrastructure to private, where you have control and you have your own server and you're not sharing, you're not uploading stuff. Like the way I look at it is if you're putting information into Apollo, or like you're using a public sequencer, just be okay with putting whatever data you upload onto there on a Jumbotron. And if you're not comfortable with that, I know I wasn't. That was a big reason that we went private. We're not really going out and selling private infrastructure. We've onboarded, I think, like only 4 or 5 people to it. But if this is something you're interested in, it doesn't have to be what I use. I can give you the pros and cons of it. Just reach out, and I'm going to do some more videos about the direction my company's going, and that's going to be in the next week.